Hey, here we are, Friday Night Fights. We are here with the one and only AEW wrestling star. I'm talking about Darby Allin. Hello, sir.
Yo, yo, yo.
This is incredible. Of course, we're talking to you from our Friday Night Fight show here in the four-state area where we spend an hour just going over professional wrestling. And man, we're so excited to be tied in with AEW. We're getting ready for the big event in Little Rock. And we just want to catch up with you, Darby, and find out a little bit more about you, the wrestler, the myth, the man, and the legend.
Well, tomorrow in Little Rock, Dynamite 250, it's actually my return again because if anyone knows, I broke my foot 2 months ago and then got hit by a bus and broke my nose and then returned to the ring. I had one match and I was hung upside down with a rope by my ankles and then kicked in the face with shoes that had super glued thumbtacks to the bottom of them. And the thumbtacks got stuck in my lip and kind of messed up my septum and blood was spraying everywhere. So I'm medically cleared after all that and I'm back to rock in Little Rock. It's gonna be fun. I got a lot
Wow,
of crazy stuff planned.
that is incredible.
Well, let's talk about that match. Anarchy in the arena, Las Vegas, double or nothing. What level do you have to stoop to take it to such a personal level to pull out a flamethrower? Like, I mean, really, like is it the fact that you and Jack Perry are both considered pillars of AEW that this thing has gotten so personal?
No, I just don't like any of those guys. Could have been any one of them. I just don't think the EVPs, the Young Bucks, and all those guys have the company's best interests. I think they just are kind of selfish and they'll do the bare minimum as long as they're friends and everybody's hired, they're happy. Otherwise, they'll do the bare minimum. They don't really promote the shows. They don't do interviews. They just kind of just go home and chill out until it's time to fly out on Wednesday. So, but I like to try to be a company guy and keep putting AEW on the map and rocking and rolling.
Well, man, again, that's why we're so pleased to have you on the show today. And again, I want to ask you a little bit about kind of what keeps you going because you talk about those matches and talk about some of the things. It seems like it's safer in the ring for you than out on the street sometimes. But some of the things that you've done in the ring and outside the ring have been absolutely incredible. And we worry about you when we see you put your body through that. As fans, we can't thank you enough because the enjoyment, the entertainment we get out of it is just absolutely incredible. You leave us jaw dropped every time you're in the ring. But what's that like for you when you're climbing up those ladders or you're taking those shots with the tacks super glued to the bottom of a shoe? What's that like for you, knowing that the pain that you're going to have to suffer and kind of rehab through some of that? What's that like for you?
So honestly, I growing up, I was a dishwasher and worked at the 99-cent store. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'd rather get kicked in the face with thumbtack super glued shoes than ever work as a dishwasher again. So I don't take any of it for granted. I really, I'd rather go through the physical pain than the mental pain any day.
That's awesome.
What does it mean to you when you go out there and you're entertaining the fans and you see little kids with half the face paint, and looking up to you? What does that stir inside of you?
It's amazing because like the reach you have on national TV level to inspire people and change people's lives because all it takes is like one person to kind of like show somebody that they're capable of doing anything. And I remember growing up and like having the guys that I idolized and be like, yo, like this guy gives me confidence to be able to do something with my life. So if I'm able to inspire somebody to actually like do something with their lives instead of playing it safe and doing the bare minimum, like dude, that's awesome. I like it's cool that you have that reach.
Man, you for sure do. And again, you don't just talk the talk, you walk the walk. Let me ask you about, we can't go through this interview without asking you about Sting. I mean, again, as extreme wrestling fans, we love wrestling to death. Seeing you team with somebody like that, what's that like teaming up with an icon? What do you take from that? And what has he allowed you to learn from him?
So the biggest thing I've taken away from my time with Sting was not just the stuff I've learned in the ring, but the biggest thing was outside the ring, just how to conduct yourself as a human being and not let the wrestling world take over you. And, you start believing your own hype and staying humble because, a lot of people get so caught up in everything that they look at themselves in the mirror and like, who am I again? I have no idea. And he's so like humble and chill. Like I forget, well, he forgets sometimes he's Sting. It's like, like So it's really cool to see somebody at that level be so, grateful for everything.
Wow. So again, Dynamite 250 coming from Simmons Bank Arena in Little Rock tomorrow night. 250 episodes. Are there any particular moments over those 250 episodes that really stick out in your mind?
You know, everything has been such a trip because it's so hard to say off the top of my head, but just the fact that I was with the company from like the ground level, it's so awesome to see the first episode of Dynamite, and then now we're at 250. It's just cool to be along for the whole ride and experience everything. So yeah, no, it's just awesome time, and the cool thing about it all, it's I get to do it like on my terms, and everything you see out there is like my ideas, and they just tell me, all right, Darby, do whatever you want to do, and it's really cool that we have that platform.
That's awesome. Well, I got one thing for you, Darby. There's a lot of fans watching tonight that have this is a unique opportunity for them to see you in a different way. Is there anything you'd like to say, just one-on-one to your fans, people that are supporting you every night?
Um, Thanks for all the love and support. I literally, sounds cliche and stupid, but I wouldn't be where I'm at without the fans, and I'd probably still be homeless. So it's really cool that I get to live such a wonderful life.
Darby, man, I think that's all we've got for you. Again, I just can't tell you how much we appreciate your time. I know you're busy. We're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night in Little Rock. We'll be in attendance, so we're looking forward to seeing you come back. And I do have to ask you about this. You ever seen one of these, Darby? Look at that. Oh my God. You've been hurt before, but you've never been like, I was managing and somehow I got hit in the elbow. I busted a sack, I think. I don't know.
I don't see the video. Your video's off.
Oh no, here, hold on. Let me fix that. This is amazing. Oh no, wait a minute. Can you turn it on?
Oh,
See if you can. All right, let's see. Can you see that thing?
No,
No.
it still says
All
Friday
right,
Night
dang it.
Fights.
My elbow's blowed out. I got a blown out sack on my elbow.
I can't see it.
Hey, stay safe, man. We really appreciate your time and we love watching the ring, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow night.
All right, guys. Thank you. Take
Thanks,
care.
buddy.
thank you.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.